Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the Daily Video on this channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvin Zone, or whatever you want to call me. I hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. Mine was fantastic because I got out of work. There was a reason. My cousin did not get any sleep because there was a rat in his closet all night, and so we had to deal with that. And he got no sleep, so I was like, I just call out. And then I just also didn't want to go into work, so I just called out. Yeah, you might notice I reshaved. I trimmed the beard a little short. On this side, it looks a little wonky. I'm not like, it's just how it is. However, what that does mean is I got to play games all day. That was phenomenal. I played games. I worked on D&D, so we're gonna be talking about that. I guess I'll start with the games first. Obviously, I've been really digging GTA 5. I put probably 6 hours in it today. Dude, just what a good game. Just a phenomenal game. There are games where you can just pick them up no matter what year it is. The graphics are good, the story's good, the gameplay's good. It's just a good game. And it's just been an absolute blast playing back through it. And just having a good time doing it. That, and then right before all of my friends got off, I decided to play that new Quarantine Zone game. I've played it for about 88 minutes. Pretty good. It's a nice, enjoyable kind of, it's like a sim game, It's got some nice mechanics. I enjoy just scanning people and being like, oh, your temperature. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. I basically have done it flawlessly. I've only got like 2 people wrong. That's because I sent 2 survivors to the liquidator. But they had one. It was when they start coming in with gray skin. Okay, I was like, that's gray. That's obviously pale skin. No, it's not. It's not pale skin. They're just gray skinned people, and they just exist. And I flagged them as pale and sent them to the liquidator. I did the wrong thing, okay, guys, and I lost money for it. Other than that, I've been having a great time. And then for the morning, after we went and got breakfast, we decided to work on D&D. I spent my time reworking the classes. Ooh, hold on, I got y'all. I'll just do like this. This is easy. It's nice. So you may notice these are the tokens for my players. I know they're great. I had to remake this one. He used to be Spamton. Now he's a Lancer personified. But yeah, he's they're basically all base spellcasters, or not spellcasters. They're base 5e classes that I have then added stuff onto. You gotta give them more flavor. I need to prep stuff for my good old Lancer Tongle. But Skreek, he's basically a rogue. That's Raiden from Metal Gear Solid Revengeance that I have given weapon mastery and action surge, because he's kind of a fighter. He likes getting in melee and he likes sneak attack. He's the damage guy, and I know he enjoys dealing damage, so I gave him that. This guy's my Warden of the Wilds. This is my little brother. He really liked Wild Shape, so I gave him some. I basically just upped his class. I made it much better because his was a homebrew class that I had kind of built, and it was lacking in some areas. So what I did is I gave him Ranger, and then I also gave him the things that I already had given him, like Wild Shape, Unarmored Defense. I'm trying to think if I got anything else. Oh no, none of this isn't stuff I gave him. But yeah, he really enjoys Wild Shape, and so he's able to play a frontline fighter. And then when he wants to Wild Shape, he can just Wild Shape, and now he also has a bunch of spells. And all that. It's pretty good. Obviously, we have Josiah. He is playing an actual homebrew class. He's playing One for All. However, I did turn that into a Paladin. I turned him into a Paladin because he was really struggling. Just kind of, he didn't have a lot. He was like, I run up and I punch, and that was about all he did. All he really could do. He complained that one of the things was that he lacked the ability to do ranged. And so he's kind of a homebrew. I need to give him armor. I just realized. All right. I think he's gonna need more armor. I think the highest AC is 16, and I think that's him. I'll definitely have to give him work on armor. But yeah, he's basically a fist built. He's a fist built paladin. I gave him fighting style archery because he was like, I have no range. I thought about giving him the ability to, as a bonus action, launch himself, like superhero, lift off the ground and fly 15 feet. However, I I want to save that for something later so I can do more stuff to it, or at least play how this one out and then be like, should I add to it? And obviously I have a couple weeks before they go back into this version of the campaign, so I got more time to work. But I made him a paladin, and I also, at some point, he won't watch this video, probably, but at some point, well, at the first boss fight, he really kind of got stuck being frightened, and so I'm going to give him this aura of courage and a cinematic opportunity. But yeah, I think he'll enjoy this quite a lot, because I'm going to let him smite with his fists, and this will just give him some more versatility and stuff, and I think he'll enjoy it. I think heroism also gives you a bonus to frighten, right? The creature's immune to frighten. Oh, yeah, I mean, hey. And then obviously we have Elbertson, who is playing, he's playing a, bard. And I've given him, he wants to be a melee bard. He wants to run in and, like, fist weave and, like, cast spells. So he's a little quirky. He can do, like, his commands and his, other stuff. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give him a custom spell that's like quiz or something. But yeah, I gave him Jazz Hands and Dazzling Fishes, which basically is just he can run up and flurry of blows as I'm like a monk. Also, you may notice that this is a nice color and stuff. Well, I did get an add-on that kind of changed the whole UI of my system. And if anybody's playing on Foundry, shout outs to this Carolingian UI. It is phenomenal. It is sick. It changed everything here. There's so much customizability in this stuff. The players can also, so like the players can change, okay, well, the players can change the color of their thing, the color of their background and stuff. I have mine set to purple, but they can change it to red and stuff. And obviously these are all just kind of the pre-builts, but you can definitely change them. And it's pretty sick. I enjoy it quite a lot. And beyond that, I also got another add-on. This one's 5e specific. You can't really use it in Pathfinder, unfortunately. However, you may notice these weapons have colors. Let me open in here. I got rarities as a thing. It's like they're pretty sick. I think they're pretty awesome. I don't think he has a legendary one. But if I were to make this one legendary for a second, it's gonna be... Oh, I don't have edit on, that's why. If I turn it on the legendary, I've personally set these up. They don't come as these colors. You change the colors as you want. But yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah, this one was rare. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, and it makes them a different color in the inventory. And I was like, dude, that's so awesome to have in like their inventories and stuff. They'll be able to be like, oh, look at this cool thing. Like the UIs look sick. Their like items are gonna look dope. I'm really sad that the item like rarity thing doesn't work in the Pathfinder one, and I could not find one that acted like it in the Foundry in the Pathfinder one, unfortunately. Because that would have been awesome to have. But beyond that, this is one of my players. He's my cousin. He's the one that laid out to work with me, and I let him. He likes to run magic shops. He likes to make magic items, and so I let him, while I was working on people's classes, he went about making some items such as the Dust of Sleep, and the Frozen Rune Trap, and Liquid Courage. If you couldn't tell, we really were trying to build around people not getting stuck being frightened. So he made Liquid Courage. Obviously, most of these are kind of self-explanatory. Like the Liquid Courage gets rid of frighten. This is the Frost Trap from WoW. It's a Hunter's Frost Trap, literally verbatim. And Dust of Sleep. Actually didn't. What does it even do? It puts him to sleep, but what is it? Oh, okay, cast a sleep spell. I was like, what does it even do? These are not things he's made. These are things he imported. These, however, he did make. This weapon is insane, by the way. It is a rare longsword. However, he has given it the fireball action that I had to kind of nerf right now. But you can basically do a small mini fireball from it. There's Hope Giver, and apparently he's made this like a healing thing. I don't know how much it heals for. We could find out together. Is it going to paste the heal action in chat? No, it's not. Consume it. No. 2d6 plus 5. Oh, that's interesting. How did he... How often did he put this? Also, sharp not as deadly. He made it a... he made it a melee. He's got a... It's simple. He's put it a simple melee. Thrown at 20 to 30 feet. I don't think he entirely knew what he was doing. The creature can't be affected by this spell again until the creature finishes the long rest. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he did. That's quite cool. There's Hope Giver, and this is Spear of Light. So it's lighted. It gives smite. Okay, it's kind of... He gave these melee weapons, I guess because they're spears. I guess. So let's see. They have an attack. Wow, I rolled terribly. Okay, so not crazy. That thing's not insane. What's the light? This is the light spell. Okay, so we give it the light spell. You gave it Searing Smite. Okay, so it does 1d6. Okay, it's not... He gave it the ability to cast Heroism? It gives them -1 temporary HP points. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's always cool to let you play, like see your players cooking. Obviously I got to go through and adjust all the prices and do like the touch-ups, but it saves me some effort and also lets him be a little creative to make some stuff for the other players that he's closer to the other players than I am because they're kind of like his friends. So he's like, he kind of knows what they want. So it lets him cook up items for them that I would rather otherwise not have. And it's pretty cool. Also, those of you that saw this scene the first time, I have updated it, so it's not just a rat and the character. I know, pretty funny. It's pretty good. I am actually covering up the Tonga one. So it used to be Tonga is now a pointy-headed Prancer. For those of you that have played Deltarune, you know that that's actually his token has changed. It's no longer Spampin. I have Lancerified it to the best of my abilities. Now I'm not a Photoshop god, okay? That took probably 10 to 20 minutes to make. And if you look really close, you can see that there's several problems that happened during the creation. But honestly, I don't think it came out that bad. Okay, I don't think it came out that bad. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I gotta go to bed for work tomorrow. I will see all of you tomorrow, hopefully with something to talk about. But obviously, I'm just gonna be going to work and then coming home and then making a video and then probably playing GTA. I'm really just speed running to the weekend. That's where I want to be. I want to be on the weekend. I want to play Deltarune Chapter 5 or 4, not 5. I don't have access to 5, guys. I didn't get the early access from Toby Fox, I promise. But what? I don't know what that is. I gotta. Oh, get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Oh boy.